Where are you? We're in the
Good afternoon to everybody. And I would like to thank Henry and Eileen and the rest of the staff for putting this together for us today. This is Illuminate Live. It's a teacher of angel that you do on the World Campus. And our thought was today to just kind of bring this to your attention, to kind of demystify this technology and show you how easy it is to use. We're going to take a little whirlwind tour here in the next 10 minutes. Right now, as you can see, I'm talking to you from a remote camera. And as I come into the room now, what I'm going to do is introduce you to Samuel Green, who is a student here, a sophomore, and going up to the mothership next semester. Samuel is presently taking 2 courses on the World Campus, and 2 weeks ago was up at Penn State's World Campus, at which time he participated in a symposium on student feedback of teaching online, and Sam is going to give you a minute or 2 impressions of, from a student's perspective, of how using Illuminate and other technologies help us as a student.
Afternoon, how's everyone doing? Hungry. So the Illuminate Live is an awesome program, and it's easy to use for professors to communicate effectively and reliably with their students. I've used it online with my World Campus class to communicate when I had a question with my professor. I actually Skyped with him. I didn't use Illuminate Live, but it's a great tool to use. And it's easy, and it can really add that personal element when you're not interacting with your students on a daily basis, say on the World Campus environment. And you can also do group projects on the Illuminate Live program. There's an area where you can draw and communicate, and also just type to fellow students. So it's really cool to do collaborations of projects. And I think it's also fun for the students to use. I think that's pretty much it, but it's just important to stress that it adds a really personal level, and I think that professors should really use it between my one class that doesn't use any type of video communication between students and professors to the other class. It's just, the one class is so much better than the other, and the technology there, so I really urge all of you to try it out and be impressed.
Thank you, Samuel. You know, we have Dean here, and what I'd like Dean to do is just take you through Illuminate real quick from a technology point of view, because Dean and Eileen enable us here. So if you want just...
Okay. I'll just explain a few of the basic features. You saw the video feature, and we can close out of that now. What we are using on this end, I forgot to say, and of course I closed the video. I can actually go back.
Can I ask a question?
You may.
Too early. Okay. So this is just like we can see him, but can he see us? Is it 2-way or just 1 way?
Yeah, I can see you back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Our picture was down at the bottom. See, he just rotated the camera, so now it's looking down at the page rather than on
Now it's back to the camera, and I could zoom in if I wanted to. We have the zoom capability. We've got a light on here. This is one of Peter's favorite toys. So anyway, we're using the document camera as a webcam as well. All you have to do is fill it up, and now it's a webcam. So we can work with that. And we actually use that when we connect with China. You'll see that a little bit later. And up here's a list of the people that are participating. Mike slogged in twice, but he is the moderator, and you can grant moderator privileges to anybody that's in the room. We've got a lot of tools over here that you can use to draw on the whiteboard. You can actually upload files. You can put PDFs in there, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, whatever you want. You can load those in. You can...
Does it support PowerPoint animation?
Does it support PowerPoint animation? Only if you make a video of it, or you play the video, because you can do screen or desktop sharing, application sharing. So if you are running it through application sharing, then you can run the PowerPoint with the animations. If you upload the PowerPoint separately, it doesn't handle the animations very well. Okay, students can raise their hand. You'll hear that when the student raises their hand. You can ask questions. You can do polling. This is green check mark and red X. But you can set it up for A, B, C, D. You can set it up for a whole bunch of different polling applications. As I said, you can do application sharing, which is really good if you're teaching computer apps or you're working with somebody. I've done a lot of work with people remotely just by connecting with Elluminate. So it's a really nice tool. When you're ready to talk, all you do is put your microphone up, talk. When you're done, you put your microphone back down. That's about it. That's the basics of it. Any questions?
Well, it looks very much like Breeze. Is it?
It is very much like Breeze, and Amy and I were talking about that. World Campus uses Elluminate, the rest of the university uses Breeze. We both agree that Elluminate is a better teaching product, and Breeze is a better meeting kind of product. So, you know, they both have their advantages and disadvantages.
One of the nice things about Elluminate is that it records, and I'm going to show you a recording of a student I brought in from China to talk to my management class 2 weeks ago. He's 28, and
to strive for, right? So, you know, from that, there's a number of things that comes from that, from the, I guess, from my stories, and from everyone who's trying to craft their own personal values, their own personal strategy, their own personal story. And one thing is that there's always the opportunity, especially now, to create your own value and to create your own, I guess as Mike would say, weather system. So, you know, and I did that. One way I did that was with CSL, trying to study this. I didn't have any money, I didn't have any resources, but I still started it because I wanted to. And that's it. I wanted to do it, so I did it. And in fact, it's brought me a lot. It's brought me a lot of, you know, opportunities. It's brought me my job. It's brought me a lot of things. And I created that. So I created my own resume. I created my own career. And I created my own value. So now I'm more valuable to other companies, not because of my experiences in another company, but because of what I did by myself. So now, it's easier to do something like this now, especially nowadays with all the resources. You can there's 1,000 ways to earn money on the internet. You know, and you can really do this. Whatever you want to do, you can create your own value in that field. So that's the wonderful thing about today. It's not like 50 years ago where you got out of school and you took whatever job was there and you stayed in that job until you retired. So the opportunities are really everywhere. And not only that, but the opportunities are global now. There's no reason why any young graduate can't make the world their job market as opposed to the United States or Pennsylvania State or something like this. There's absolutely no reason because there's just so many opportunities in the world that's so small.
All right, as she's going to the next clip, I just want to show you, in this class we had Nikki and Jeff Gutgold. We had 2 students. They were asking questions, typing them here simultaneously. I could pull those other people in and they could talk and see one another simultaneously. The reason I have Eileen doing this is Elluminate records this whole thing, and then using our media commons and Eileen and her staff's talents, they're able to make a recording of this, which you're seeing here. So if anyone missed the class, they can go back and see it. And they're working on some software that's going to help us further edit this stuff. So we have a little closing thing, and we'll just let Kevin talk a little bit. Nice thing about Kevin, he works for Disney English in China. He's married to a Chinese gal that just had twin baby boys. He's 28, and he has a lot of passion and energy. And you know, with that peer-to-peer stuff,
An American way of thinking. Americans, can you hear me? Yeah, Americans are very linear thinkers. We say, okay, here's where we are right now. We're right here. And here's where we want to be in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years. And here's our business. What do we have to do? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. What do we have to do to get to where we want to be in our business. So, here's A, and here is B. Okay. So then you got the Chinese way of thinking. In the Chinese way of thinking, you can think of it more like this. Okay.
Thank you.
So here we are.
Thank you, and I